This is an assignment for the model UGB249, University of Sunderland, London. Model tutor Mr. Muhammad Cameron, and my student ID is 179078934. I wanted to clarify that this recording is for educational purposes. This recording includes an interview with the chairman of the Egyptian community in the UK regarding depression and emotional resilience in the workplace. No copyright violation in this video is intended. Depression is a common and serious medical illness that negatively affects how you feel, the way you think, and how you act. Depression causes feeling sad, trouble sleeping, or sleeping too much, thoughts of death, feeling worthless or guilty, difficulty thinking or making decisions. Depression has been one of the most significant factors in negatively affecting employees and individuals in the workplace. It's not easy dealing with depression in our workplace. Managers have a lot of responsibilities in their workplace, and they need a lot of experience to deal with it. Depression is one of the biggest issues facing any workplace. If an employee is heavily depressed, it can affect the employees in the workplace. So companies must be aware of their employees. Managers in the workplace are responsible to take care of the employees, supporting them to work hard and to know their problems and trying to solve it. That will let the employees happy to work. Also, if possible, that managers arrange some sport events and they invite the employees doing some sports. It will help them to communicate with each other. On the other side, emotional resilience is the ability to adapt a stressful situation or crisis. It is believed that strengthening this ability will have a dramatically positive impact on lowering the level of depression, helping employees to enhance their productivity within the workplace. To increase the emotional resilience in the workplace, managers must be supporting the employees. If there is a quarrel between two employees, managers are responsible to solve it. The best way to increase the emotional resilience in the workplace is the physical fitness. The employees, they do some exercises, sports, like playing football, basketball, volleyball, swimming, going to the gym. All of these activities will help the employees to be more fit and to avoid the stress and depression. Okay. This is an assignment for the model UGB249, University of Sunderland, London. Tutor Mr. Muhammad Cameron. My name is Hosam Elsadany, student ID number 179078934. First of all, thank you, Mr. Mustafa, for having me here. And could you please introduce yourself and tell us more about your business?
My name is Mustafa Ragab, Director of Egyptian House London, which is a community center in the heart of London, West City, W12. And the service that we provide here is to the community, whether it is housing, health, legal advice, arranging events. Just last week we had an event meeting for the community with the Egyptian consulate to explain the service the consulate providing to the community. And we now preparing for the holy month of Ramadan, which we have a lot of community event. These kind of things we do for the community all the time.
Okay, thank you. Why did you choose this business?
It's not a business, it's a community service.
Yeah.
Yes, we do charge people for what they have, but at a very reasonable price, just to cover the cost and provide the money for the bills. But otherwise, it could be considered as a community center.
As a manager, you sometimes experience stressful moments, and how do you deal with it?
Tell me more, because all the time we're dealing with problems.
A problem with the employees, how do you solve it?
No, mainly dealing with community problems,
Yeah.
people who have problems, and we help them to solve the community. Say, for example, we are arranging now for a funeral tomorrow for an Egyptian girl who was killed in Nottingham. She was a student in the University of Nottingham, and she was attacked by 10 girls there and beaten to death. That's something we're arranging for tomorrow. We do a lot of this arrangement all the time, by the way. Also, we help people with their immigration issue, people with their family issues, people with their health issues, with their travel. So we do all kind of sort of help to the community. So we're dealing with problems all the time. That causes stress sometimes if we cannot provide the help, or if we struggle to provide the help. So obviously an element of stress. But the pleasure comes when you manage to help and you solve the problem. That is where our happiness comes from.
Okay. How do you adjust the workplace to make it a depression-free environment? The workplace here, how do you adjust the workplace to make it a depression-free environment here? Like no depression, no stress.
We always look at the space provided, we always look at the service provided, we look at the staff who provide the service. We look to meet the client's needs and demands, and these kind of things we have like regular meeting to address it and try to deal with it and resolve it in order to have a stress-free, which you can never achieve, but you can try to minimize it and make it less or improve your services. This is the way to do it.
Okay. If an employee was suffering from depression, how do you deal with him or her?
Well, obviously, if they are dealing with depression, then we try to talk about their problem and what they're suffering, and see the cause and try to deal with the cause. And once we identify the cause of this problem, they can work on it and try to make it easy and try to help him to understand the problem and deal with it. Normally, we are very good at that, and we manage to resolve these issues.
Okay. What qualities should a manager have to be able to deal with the emotional issues affecting the employees?
Experience. Experience is a very important thing. Training is the second thing. So experience and training, you mix the two of them together. If you have experience in dealing with the public, because the public are not the same level. There's people who are educated, people who are not educated, people who are aware, people who are not aware. So if you have this experience of dealing with the public, that will help you a lot. And some training will also help you to understand what you're dealing with.
If two employees had a quarrel, how would you react?
The first thing you do is to stop it, separate them. That's what we do. Then talk to each other individually, identify if there is someone in the wrong, and you convince him to apologize. If there is this conflict, everybody insists he's on the right, then we will have to deal with it in a different way. That we say we have to judge. Then we have to say, you're not on the right, you're in the wrong, and you're in the wrong because of this and that, not just us. And we convince him, and we get someone to apologize to the other and finish with the problem. Normally, we're very also successful with that.
How would an employee who is heavily depressed affect the business?
Oh, he would definitely affect the business very badly. That is why you need to identify this issue and talk to him, see what kind of help he needs, how much help he needs. Because if you let an employee like that work and serve the people in these circumstances, you will have bad service, maybe you'll have bad manner, maybe you'll have a problem there with the client. So it's the sooner you identify this and deal with it, the better for you.
Okay. Generally speaking, what advice would you provide with anyone who is suffering from stress or depression?
Advice to provide to him?
Yeah, for anyone.
We most of the time advise those people to do a lot of sports activities. We advise them to go jogging. If they cannot go to the gym, go swimming. And the more you work in the gym, the more you do physical activity, the better for you, because that eases the stress in your head. That is our best advice to them.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Mustafa.